My name is Tyler McMahon. I weigh 145. My expectations for the season are to go varsity and win one varsity tournament.
Name and weight.
Cam Vanderhoof, wrestling 106.
What are your expectations for this season?
To have a winning record and for everybody to have fun.
Michael Gomez, 120, and my expectations are to make weight and do what I can do for the team.
My name is Francisco Runner. I'm wrestling 126. My expectations are to work hard and, to win a tourney or something like that.
Tell us about the brick run, Alec.
Well, you run 3 miles with bricks, and you gotta hold them in your hands, or you gotta hold them with your hands the whole time, and you can't drop them or you have to start over.
All right, we got Alex Selberg here, 2-time brick run, competing with your brother.
I like it. He works hard, and he always wants to beat me, and I always want to beat him. I don't like to get beat, so we just battle, and it's always close.
Obviously, you have high expectations this season. Do you think this stuff's going to help you?
Yes, it will. I think the brick run's a test of your mental toughness. And mental toughness has a lot to do with wrestling and just your overall composure of yourself, and I think this really tests it and helps.
Mental toughness, you just gotta ignore the pain when you're out there running, or ignore being tired, like when you're in your stance for a long time at practice, and being mentally tough will help you push through it. It'll help your endurance, not just your muscular endurance, but mentally it'll help you perform better over time.
Oh, pretty good.
Pretty good. You like that brick run?
Oh yeah, I loved it.
You done anything as hard as that before?
No, I haven't.
No? So you like this whole wrestling thing, don't you?
I do.
All right, thanks, man. Oh yeah, we're gonna get it! Justin McCon, Cody Bailey. Nice brick toss. Isaac, come here for a second. I can't help but notice you have no shoes on. Is there a reason you have no shoes on?
It helps
It helps. Helps a lot.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about the brick run?
Well, as a freshman, not so good.
You've heard about it before, right?
Oh yeah,
Does it do it justice when they talk about it?
very much so.
It does it justice? So, or it doesn't do it justice. Like, is it worse than it sounds?
Oh yeah.
How do your arms feel right now?
Not gonna feel them in the morning.
Not gonna feel them in the morning. So how do you feel about the whole preseason, early season conditioning at the high school?
Oh, it helps a lot.
Helps a lot.
So much, yeah.
So as far as expectations for this year, what are you thinking for yourself?
Probably get a starting spot, work my hardest, push my teammates to become better wrestlers as well.
That's awesome to hear from a freshman. That's Isaac Bauer. Thanks a lot, Isaac.
Hey.
Are you sweating today, Colton?
Yeah.
Colton is notorious for his sweating abilities. How was the brick run for you, Colton?
Fun.
Fun? You enjoyed it?
Somewhat, yeah.
Nice. Do you like this preseason, early season conditioning stuff?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
Intensity.
Intensity? Get you going, right?
Yes.
I love the fact that you're an intense kid as a freshman. Good luck, Colton.
Thanks.
How you feeling, Luke?
A little tired.
You like the brick run?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
You've done it a couple times, right?
I think we only did it once last year.
Yeah, and last year was inside. How do you compare the two?
This one's a lot more fun. It's cold outside. Makes you breathe a lot more.
It's more of a competition, right?
Oh, yeah.
You actually know where people are at. It's not just 600 laps in the wrestling room.
Oh yeah. Right.
Feeling about the brick run?
Tired.
Tired? You like it?
You can say that.
You could say that. Thanks, Burns. Talk to me, Josh. How do you like the brick run?
Not good to me.
How many days have you wrestled?
2.
2.
Third day.
So it's nice to come into this, right?
No.
How do you? I mean, do you like it?
Yeah.
Do you like pushing yourself?
Yeah.
So, what are you looking for this season, Josh?
Just to win somewhat. Have fun.
Good job, man.
My name is Liam Mahoney. I'm wrestling 182, and my expectations is to have a winning season and to help my teammates get better.
Luke Mott, 152. My expectations are to make it at least to districts and to place in the top 2 and to have a winning season overall. And for my team goal, I want us to win at least 10 duels, hopefully.
Thomas Bentley, 152. My expectations are to help my team out and to win some matches.
Burns. I'm wrestling at 160, and my expectations are to win a lot of matches.
Colin Bruce, 182. My expectations are to make it state.
All right, we got Clay Selberg. Clay, how long you been doing the Murph?
Oh, this is my 4th year doing it.
This is this 4th year doing it?
This is my freshman year.
Since your freshman year. Can you tell people what the Murph is?
The Murph is a 1 mile run, then you have 100 pull-ups with a band, 200 push-ups, and then you have to have 300 body squats for your last exercise. Then you go and run another mile.
And you do it all for time?
Yes.
Did you catch your time?
I think it was 33:50.
It's going to be a battle. You got to expect it's going to be unbelievable for 7 minutes. As Brandon said, you know how many people get a chance to do this in their whole life? It doesn't make any difference what you're ranked. You better be ready to wrestle. And the only thing that you got to do when you go out there is focus, all right, on those 7 minutes. Okay? And you hear me say this time and time again. Okay? And it almost sounds like a cliche, but it is the same. To be great, you have to be able to go back every time, every match, and do the exact same thing. You're all capable of doing that. Okay? The object is to go 10-0. People say it can't happen. People say that you couldn't have 10 All-Americans, and a Minnesota team did it. So why are you guys any different?
Time! 3 minutes, 50 seconds, pretty good, right?
Yep.
So how many times you won this?
This is my first year winning it.
How's it feel to beat little brother?
Normal.
Normal.
It's an expectation.
It's an expectation. I love the way you're talking. Can you tell us about expectations?
Well, we all set team expectations at the beginning of the year. Mine was to win a tournament, go to the state tournament, and be the best conditioned wrestler on the team.
So you're well on your way, right?
Yes,
Feel pretty good after the Murph?
I do.
All right, thanks, Clay.
Yep.
Alex Selberg just got done with his Murph. He's about 12 seconds behind his older brother, Clay. How do you feel about that, Alec?
Well, I gotta let him win once in a while, I guess, and I don't know, I'm pretty tight from yesterday. I did more Supermans than him, so that's my excuse.
Hey, we don't make excuses, right?
I know.
Brother just talked a little bit about expectations, and that's something we obviously preach a lot here in the wrestling room. Can you tell us about your expectations for the year?
Well, obviously I want to have a winning record, and, you know, I've been wrestling this summer and stuff, and I'd like to make a run for state. I know we have a tough district, but I expect I can do some good things, and we'll just see what happens.
Alec, what grade are you in?
I'm in 11th grade.
And what weight are you going?
I'm gonna go 138 and probably 132.
All right. Thanks a lot, Alec.
Yep.
Get your time. We got a Luke Malott.
Yeah, why are you,
About half.
why are you smirking?
Who's the money on, guys?
I don't know.
Who's the money on?
Cody.
Who do we got to pick?
We got Cody, T-Ware, Cam, Isaac. Do you think Isaac, did you see him in preseason?
No, he's not.
Who is it?
Isaac Bauer! Tyler McMahon! Fanny Roner! Is that a 95-pounder? Colton Kinnison! Yeah, 95-pounder. Beast. These two are coming in like banshees. Who's gonna win it? Carter takes him. Cam Vanderhoof got beat by a middle schooler. Thomas and Colton and T-Bear. Dylan. He said Colton. Colton was flying. Burns, Bentley, Terry. Yeah! You started late too. You must have cruised on that second mile. Nick Turnbull. The Bull. We have no one to rest. Mahoney!
And Jordan.
Garrett Bain! Jordan Taylor! Ogre! Logan Alexander Holyfield!
My name's Colton Kinnison. I'm wrestling 195. My expectations for the season are to have a winning record and to try hard during practice.
Logan Alexander, 220. We won a tournament.
All right, we got Cam Pryor here. Cam's got a new role for us this season. Cam's gonna go undergo knee surgery here. Cam, you want to tell us what about your role this upcoming season?
This season I'm a student coach, and I work out as much as I possibly can with them. Try and coach the kids up as much as I can. I'll be at all the meets.
How do you think that's going to benefit you as a wrestler?
It'll help me out just as much as it helps them, just by going over things.
Yeah, looking at the little things, right?
Yep.
So definitely looking forward to having Cam on the staff this year. I'm looking for big things out of this kid and the Tiger wrestling team, right, Cam?
That's right.
People will do as much as is necessary to accomplish their goals. They'll do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. They'll do the little things that long. And when they get done with their goal, they meet their goal, and they're done with the little things. They don't focus on the little things. Only 5% will focus on the little things after they've accomplished their goal. So once they accomplish their goal, 5% of people will keep battling, keep doing the right things 100% of the time. But 95% will stop once they've accomplished their goal. That's one reason why I use the word expectation. Because if you have an expectation, you expect it to get there. Why in the heck would you stop afterwards? You expected to get there. You're going to get further. You expected that. That's why we don't have goals. We have expectations. But at the same time, you got to live the lifestyle. You got to do the little things. Whether the little things are staying on the mat during warm-ups or calling coach on the day you're not going to practice. I had 5 people not show up for practice yesterday. I understand. They were sick. 3 or 4 of them legitimately didn't come to school, and they were sick. Not one person called me or texted me and said, "Hey coach, I'm not going to be there." That was addressed at the parents meeting. That was addressed in the handbook, which the majority of you still haven't read, haven't signed. Your parents should have it. If they don't, you need to stop behind my room and get one. You need to learn the expectations. Those are simple expectations. When you're sick, you call your coach and you say, "Hey coach, I'm going to be there, I'm sick." I don't care how sick you are. I've never had somebody that couldn't call for 15 seconds and say, "Coach, can you make it?" I'll go, "Okay, man, don't come because I don't want you to do that." Whatever. Those are the expectations. I think it's a lot harder to lie on a phone call and say, "Hey coach, I'm feeling sick." No, it's really easy in a text message. You probably lie to your parents all the time or your friends. They ask what you're doing and you say nothing. You're probably doing something else. Whatever the case may be. It's a lot harder when you make that conversation. But it's about the little things. It's about the expectations. It's about being in that 5%. And that's something you're going to hear me preach about a lot this season because I feel like that quote went straight into what we're trying to do. Straight into what we're trying to do. We don't want to be in the 95% of people that are going to do the right things until they've met their goal. We want to be in that 5% that is going to exceed upon their goal, continue to do the right things, and that's when you change. That's when you turn heads. That's when things happen. That's when people start looking at us when we walk in the gym and they go, "Oh, there's Red Oak." Hey, because it hasn't always been that way. I mean, 4 years ago, this team won 3 duels. 3 duels. They're 3-20. They beat the Academy twice. When we turned heads, we started doing the little things 100% of the time, and that's what turns heads. That's what changes. That's what we're preaching all the way through in all of our athletic programs. Not just here. It's the whole entire process. If you want to know, in some ways, it's being a multi-sport athlete. It's the little things. So I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that throughout your practices. Are you doing the little things? Are you doing the 5%? Be a 5%. A couple other things to address. One thing, obviously, Cam, he was going to have surgery.
So you thought it was the end of the story. Well, you thought wrong. In fact, it's far from over. That was the easy part. Now it's time to redefine the grind.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
So the old man said, "I thought you said you wanted to be successful." He said, "I do." He said, "Walk a little further." He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man didn't scratch him, holding him down. He had him held down, just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you got to be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. I said, look, don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed. Listen to me. The problem is you ain't never felt no pain before. You're soft. It's a soft generation. You quit on everything. Our people did not quit. Listen to me. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside. And something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever. But I'm exactly where I want to be because I realize I got to commit my very being to this thing. I got to breathe it, I got to eat it, I got to sleep it. And until you get there, you'll never be successful in life. And once you get there, I guarantee you, the world is yours. So work hard and you can have whatever it is.